to illustrate my last remark. Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do when everything looks so dark? You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, or else pandemonium liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do when everything looks so dark? You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. What did they do just when everything looks so dark? You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. Do not mess with Mr. In-Between, no, no. Do not mess with Mr. In-Between. It's about to you dig.
I positively dig.
Yeah. Beep-a doop ba doop doo doo dee doop baby doop ba doo bay.
Hey man, you seem happy this morning. Don't you read the newspapers?
You just have to have a positive outlook on life. That's all.
What do you mean? Nobody could be happy in this place.
Well, I'll tell you a funny thing. As a great philosopher once said, the truth of the matter is that all the happiness you ever find lies in you. Let me tell you about it. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between.
All right.
You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum,
Way down, way down.
or else pandemonium liable to walk upon the scene.
That's in the groove.
To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do when everything looks so dark? You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, or else pandemonium liable to walk upon on the scene. To illustrate
Show me.
my last remark,
All
Jonah
right.
in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do when everything looks so dark? You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
Sandman.
To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looks so dark? You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Do not mess with Mr. In Between, no, no. Do not mess with Mr. In Between. It's a bubble to you dig.
I positively dig. Yeah.
Hop the baba doo zit to bring me sunshine.
Bring the sunshine.
In your smile.
In your smile.
Make me happy.
Make me happy.
All the while.
All the while.
In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening, and welcome to, yes, episode 252. 252, but who's counting? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Monday night. We're going to have a Monday movie and all sorts of other stuff. Requests, and it's even Doctor Who Day, who knows? So, ladies and gentlemen, bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. There you go. So yes, good evening and welcome to Monday night, episode 252, 23rd of Nov, 2020. All right then, like and share.
Yep.
Share and like and share.
Share,
It's down
share.
there, there's the font.
Like, share, and subscribe. So please like and share this video. Also, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please do that. Like the Facebook page if you haven't already. And subscribe to the Twitch channel too. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff that, you know, you want to. Go on, you know you want to.
You know you want to.
You know you want to.
Yeah, baby, you know you want to, yeah.
That was it, really.
Okay, all right then, let's crack on. And we're going to start with Danny Boy. Something Irish for a change.
For David.
David in Ireland? For anyone in Ireland? Oh, Danny boy, the pipes I'm calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the leaves are falling. It's you, must go and I must buy. Back come ye back when summer's in the meadow. And all the valley's slush with snow. Yes, I'll be there in sunshine or in sorrow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Oh! That's Mr. Hurley. Come ye back when summer's in the meadow, and all the valley's lush with snow. Yes, I'll be here in sunshine or in sorrow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Yes. Oh, thank you very much. There you go. Danny boy, a lovely tune. All right, so, it is indeed Happy Doctor Who Day.
Why is it Doctor
And
Who Day?
I know some people in Washington, D.C. are probably watching, Whovians, and many people around the world are Whovians. And even if you're not, Happy Doctor Who Day. And the reason it's Doctor Who Day, Alex, is because it is the anniversary of the first ever episode of Doctor Who in 1963 on this date, 23rd of November, 1963. And it was so it's the 57th anniversary. Isn't that amazing? It's the 57th anniversary.
And
of
our
Doctor Who.
special guest call-in today is a Dalek.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, well, exterminate.
That would have actually been quite funny.
Yeah, we could have done that, yeah.
Yeah.
If we'd had time, we could have done all sorts of things. We
I
could
only
have
just
played
thought
our
of
video.
it. Just thought of it. Could have actually done a call-in with a Dalek, couldn't we? Never mind. Next Doctor
If
Who
there are
Day.
any Daleks watching, or maybe if Davros is watching, you can give us a call. All right then. Well, we'll do it anyway. We've got to do one with Jason, actually, Cara's love, because he's
Heavily involved.
He is Big Finish.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Anyway, so yeah, Doctor Who, first episode was today, obviously with William Hartnell playing the first Doctor, and it takes me back to the days. I mean, obviously I wasn't born then. None of us were born then, were we?
No.
Hey, were you? You were. Ken was just born. He was watching it in his pram, and but it takes me back to the days of walking around wearing a really dodgy sort of cowboy hat that I brought, floppy cowboy hat that I got on holiday in Spain or something, and Cambridge or something university scarf that was so big on me that it looked like Tom Baker's scarf, and carrying some jelly babies and my dad's tyre pressure gauge, which looked exactly like the sonic screwdriver at the time.
Fantastic.
This looks pretty much like it, except, you know.
I know, a good question. A good question for the audience is, who was your first Doctor Who?
Yeah, who was your first Doctor Who, and
Who
who
was
is your
your-
favourite Doctor Who?
Not asked.
Not
don't-
necessarily the same.
don't,
Tom Baker wasn't my first. First one I remember watching may have been Patrick Troughton, or because they probably would have done reruns, so I'm not sure. But I remember John Pertwee. Definitely remember John Pertwee.
I can't
and the
actually
Green
remember.
Death and
I
all that.
remember several of them, but I can't remember because I was quite young when I started watching it. I don't remember what order they were in, so I don't know who the first one was. But I remember all the All Creatures Great and Small
Yeah, Peter
Guy.
Davison.
Peter
That was
Davison.
towards the end of when I grew up and stopped watching them.
But I remember
I could
Colin
never
Baker.
quite get it because he was
the brother of James Herriot in All Creatures Great and Small. So it took me a while to get. I couldn't quite get it.
Confusing.
And then after that, it went into. Then it was Colin Baker, and then it was
was Colin Baker after Peter
Davison. Yeah, I think so.
And he was the one with the scarf and the who was the one with the?
That's Tom
sorry,
Baker.
No, sorry, not Tom Baker. He was the one with the patchwork jacket.
Yeah,
right?
he said he never really liked that outfit. They just suddenly come up with that
So
sort of
him.
more cheesy
so I remember
outfit.
Peter Davidson. And who was before Peter Davidson?
I think it was after Tom Baker, if I remember rightly.
So
Steve Frost just watched them all. Say, oh no, I haven't watched those ones since I was a kid. And then after that was Sylvester McCoy, and I stopped watching it then.
I remember Sylvester McCoy.
Yeah, I was growing up then. It was all becoming a bit childish, and I didn't like it.
He was the last of the old lot, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it just went downhill, then disappeared, and then it came back with Chris Eccleston. And I didn't watch them for a long while because I thought, no, Doctor Who's meant to be an aging, hammy, sort of almost Shakespearean actor, very eccentric. I can't watch some young guy play Doctor Who. But then I was on a plane, and it wasn't until the Matt Smith ones, and on one plane I watched 2 Matt Smith episodes, which happened to be on that plane, an American Flight, I believe, and a David Tennant one, and I thought, wow, it reminded me of when I was a kid.
I think you'd probably be surprised, though, that Christopher Eccleston's age when he played Doctor Who probably wasn't that young compared to the other Doctors.
I just always, as a kid, obviously, John Pertwee and Tom Baker were like, to me, at like the age of...
Granddads.
They were older than granddads, but obviously they're younger than I am now.
Should we say, are you going to have your tea or what?
Hey?
You going to have your tea?
I'll have my tea, yeah. Go on then. I'm having a Doctor Who anniversary tea. Oh, I've got my TARDIS teacup here.
Speaking of
it's at home.
Speaking of Doctor Who, Steve Frost is first up on Facebook. We've got Lila from Vegas. We've got Wheelie Does It, Joy Ball, Stuart, Teresa, Trisha, Ian Hambleton, Joy Ball, and who else is here? Nick, April Gucci, Yolanda, George, David Power. The last song was for you, David in Ireland. Over on YouTube, we have Charlie Francois, of course, Wayne, Rose, Sean Leaning, Alan Wheatley, Kiona's there. She's super early. That's right. I told her to get ready. We have
many a time after gigs at Washington DC, have we sat in the Silver Diner with lots of people talking about Doctor Who because they always are. Because I'm English, we're English, and
we have who else?
Even before it came back again.
Michael, Ian, and Janice, and Roy. Twitch, we've got Frank, Marsha, and Marino. Muzzy, who's requesting Come Fly With Me. Michael Bernardi. Josh is also there. Josh is on all 3. Ina Paulison. Frank from the Netherlands. Keith. I think that's everyone. I think I've got everyone. I might have even said you twice. Aga96 is on there. Feet. Someone called Feet on Twitch. Someone called Melt4. And, yeah. Who knows? Could be bots. Feetbot. Footbot. What's next?
Just sorting out my ukulele. My toy.
So okay, so let's a few people have said who their first was, but like let's say who was your first and who's your favourite. So Chris says
could be 2 separate answers, obviously.
Chris says Sylvester McCoy was Radagast Brown in The Hobbit. That's correct, he was.
Yes.
In fact, that's the only thing I saw him in since Doctor Who, really.
Peter Jackson's a big fan.
Graham from Australia says his wife knitted him a long Tom Baker scarf. Alan says his favourite was the Doctor's assistant Ace, played by Sophie Aldred. Do you know that? I've watched him.
Yeah, I vaguely remember. Which Doctor was that with? I'm not sure. I remember mainly as a kid, like I said, John Pertwee and Tom Baker, and it was with is it Sue and obviously there was Layla or Leela, whatever her name was, the warrior princess type one, and obviously Sarah Jane, who was imprinted.
K9, of course.
And K9, yeah.
K9, yeah. I remember K9.
K9 was with Tom Baker mainly.
Who said the first Doctor Who was the first episode when it was first broadcast? Says Brian. It's going back a bit. First Doctor Who I remember was John Pertwee, but favourite was Tom Baker, says Paul. And Eccleston was my first. I'm from Germany and did not hear about the Doctor until I had moved to the US, says Evelyn. Ian Ramsey says Essex. Don't know which Doctor that is.
Dr. Essex? Is any of them from Essex?
Old Nick Esquire says Eccleston was superb, the original War Doctor. It's a shame he didn't do more. Oh, and even in all.
The War Doctor's John Hurt.
Ah.
In what would have been, which was, if I remember rightly, was the 50th episode for the 50th anniversary, which would have been obviously 7 years ago. Which had David Tennant, had number 10 and 11, and the War Doctor, which was, although I guess not specific, not actually technically a doctor, because he doesn't use the name Doctor.
Jane says
John Hurt.
William Hartnell first, Tom Baker was her favourite. April says, am I the only one who has never watched a single episode? Probably,
and that's really sad.
Keith says, William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi and Jodie Whittaker.
Well, there's his favourites.
That's the order. That's all of them.
Oh, yeah. That's them. All right, then. Yeah, no, you've got to watch it. You've got to have a go. You've got to give it a go. You haven't got the right ones. I don't know. I haven't turned them down. Which one's the volume? Someone's turn me down. It's working now. So it's one of my favourite. When I was a kid, I had two favourite TV shows. One was Doctor Who and the other one was Star Trek, meaning the original Star Trek. So both science fiction, I'm afraid. But Doctor Who, absolutely brilliant, because nothing was impossible in Doctor Who. It's adventure, it's crazy, and also he's one of the few heroes that doesn't use a gun or any other weapons, just a sonic screwdriver that opens doors. That's really good at opening doors. So yeah, I did a lot of running. He seemed to run away and win, somehow. Anyway, we're going to have a go, completely improvised. John's had a go at working it out, and we're going to improvise to a swinging version of the Doctor Who theme for the anniversary, which I believe wasn't it produced by Peter Howell of the Radiophonic Workshop, not our Peter Howell, but another Peter Howell. As me and Peter went to school together, I remember as a kid watching it, going, "Look, there's Peter Howell." See if I can do this then. Here we go. go. Held together by a shoestring, the swinging version of Doctor Who, just for the 57th anniversary.
Kiona says she wants that as her ringtone. Please.
We'll send it. We'll practice it and do it again, get even better on another show with a suitable excuse. Well, we can send you a copy of
Like
that.
you need an excuse.
Like I need an excuse, exactly. I'll let you think of a Doctor Who question for question time, for competition time. Oh, do we have a backlog question?
No.
Oh, we don't. Okay, good. Then we'll just have. Well, okay. Here's the question. Doctor Who competition question time theme. So, here we go. Stephen Frost's obviously going to get it. So, a Doctor Who question on this 57th anniversary Doctor Who Day. First episode starred William Hartnell, and it was on this very day in 1963. What was the name of the first episode? It's a twofold, just like Simple Origami. It is twofold. What was the name of the first episode of Doctor Who? And what was the first character that you see? What was the first character that you see in the first ever episode of Doctor Who? Anyway, there you go.
Steve Frost,
won't
can you
ruin it.
cast your mind back
Stephen
through
Frost's probably
that
already
many-
typing to you.
that many box sets?
Exactly. Hey?
Don't give me.
I don't know. Yeah, what? D for Doctor? Doctor Who?
Oh, the first character. Oh, very good. The first character.
Oh, first character. Oh, first character.
God.
All right, then. So, do we have any other requests? Otherwise, we'll do this one for Stuart Gerald.
All right. What is it?
It is Bloodshot Eyes for Stuart Gerald. Is that Gerald? Is that how you pronounce it? Gerald. From the Hoxley Music Festival, of course, yeah. Hoxney. All right, then. So, here we go. Bloodshot Eyes. Well, just because you're pretty and you think you're mighty wise, you tell me that you love me, then you roll those big brown eyes. When I saw you last week, your eyes were turning black. Go find the guy who beat you up, ask him to take you back. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. But I used to spend my money just to make you look real sweet. I wanted to be proud of you when we walked down the street. Now don't ask me to dress you up in satin and silk. Your eyes look like two cherries in a glass of buttermilk. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Well, I guess our little romance has finally simmered down. You should join a circus, man. You'd make a real good clown. Your eyes look like a road map I'm scared to smell your breath. You better shut those peepers before you bleed to death. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Yeah. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me for Stuart Railroad from Oxney. Oxney, as we say. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Hope to be seeing you soon at some point in real life. Any other requesty posts? Or any other Doctor Who mentions or things going on? In America, you'd think they'd be celebrating it. Is it still as popular in America?
Chris says the premiere of Doctor Who was overshadowed by JFK's assassination the day before.
That's right. I was going to mention that, but I didn't want to put them together in the same thing. But anyway, there you go. So, what was going on in England? No, is it still as popular in America? Because I remember the first time we came to Washington DC, and we particularly DC, because we used to always go in the Silver Diner after the gigs, and used to talk with 2 or 3 people about Doctor Who, because it hadn't ever been in America except on PBS they showed old BBC shows, I think.
Peanut butter sandwich.
Peanut butter sandwich, yeah. Public broadcasting in it. But I don't think there was a BBC America or anything then.
No.
Don't think so. Anyway, they used to watch it, so they knew it, but only a few knew, and we used to talk about it, and it hadn't come. Then it came back, and then round the David Tennant sort of time and into the Matt Smith, it became huge.
Exploded.
And then when I was doing the chronological study, a bit like Stephen Frost, went back to Eccleston and not all the way to the front. I've got to do that again, go back to episode 1. But from Chris Eccleston through, I did all the way through, with the help from some of my friends, including a certain saxophone player that used to live very near us, Scott.
Okay.
Scott, who had some missing episodes.
Oh, he lent you his DVDs, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, I went round his house for a
binge,
a Doctor Who special, because we'd seen the 50th episode, 50th anniversary episode, but there was one in between that leads up to that, or something, which is another special, a Matt Smith one that led into it, and neither of us had seen it, so we had a special night. Anyway,
Steve Frost says, "Oh wow, can't believe the question. I just watched the first episode of Doctor Who this afternoon."
I knew Steve Frost would be there. Yeah. I thought if I didn't have loads of other things running around doing what we're doing at the moment, I probably would have celebrated by watching the first ever episode with William Hartnell.
So we've got a couple of requests. Chris Goodland said, "I would like a travelling themed song." And Jane Naramore asked for request my brand new 10-gallon hat by Louis Jordan.
I don't know that. I know a lot of Louis Jordan songs. Do you know that one?
No.
Don't know.
We'll have to look that one up.
My brand new 10-gallon hat.
The thing about Louis Jordan is he never wrote a bad song.
And he wrote a lot of songs.
He wrote a lot of songs.
He did a lot of songs.
Extremely underrated as a songwriter, in my opinion.
Brilliantly prolific and very funny, comedic songwriter.
Yeah. Some of them you think they're just like throwaway novelty songs, but the actual lyrics are really cleverly structured, and they always make sense. There's never like in some songs they try and shoehorn lyrics in just because they can't think of a better way to put them in, but his are always structured really well.
Exactly.
Underrated in my opinion.
How are we doing for time? Is it nearly Italian time? Not yet.
That's it. I can't see any more requests.
All right.
Can't see any more requests.
All right then. So we've got things written down here. We've got Just a Gigolo. Who's that for? For us. No, someone said it the other day. Okay, someone asked for Just a Gigolo. Go on. Do a nice up gigolo then. Someone asked for it. Very sad song. Obviously for John Brace, but it was for someone else. Someone else said I think someone said their favourite song was Gigolo. I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling its romance. Oh, oh, what they say. And then will come a day, youth will fade away. Live up, what will they say about me? When the end comes, I know they'll say just a gigolo. And life goes on without me. I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling its romance. Oh, oh, what they say. And then will come a day, youth will fade away. Leave up, what will they say about me? When the end comes, I know they'll say just a gigolo. And life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Ooh, and there's nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely, sad and lonely. One song, sweet mama. Some sweet mama rescue me, 'cause I ain't so bad. Oh, and I sing sweet love songs all at the time. It should only be a baba zoot bip zoop up. I ain't got nobody. Oh, and it's nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me now. Hamagazamano, I ain't got nobody. Oh, and there's nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. So sad and lonely. Sad and lonely, sad and lonely. One song, sweet mama. Some sweet mama rescue me, 'cause I ain't so bad. Oh, and I sing sweet love songs all of the time. If she'll only be, oh, hey, oh, I ain't got nobody, baby. Oh, and there's nobody. Gale, staci solo, niente, nada, rien, niks, nobody, nobody cares for me. Hey, Santa Maria. Okay. And now it looks like it's going to be Italian this time. You want to do Italian time? Yeah. Go on now. Fiddly bum, fiddly bee, fiddly bee, fiddly bum. Nice. It's nice.
It's my, what is it?
Wow.
It's my Ben Sherman's top.
She's all nicely coordinated, like all the shirt, the chocolate, the curtains, the lipstick. Fantastic.
Buonasera a tutti, come va di là? Sorry, I'm flipping my pages. Benvenuti alla puntata 252 del nostro live stream.
Esatto.
Eccellente. So yeah, my hands are a bit busy, you noticed. No, I'm still going to do it at the end. Let me put this down for a sec.
Oh, put that really suspicious huge box down.
Yes, let's put it down for a moment. Eccellente. So first of all, what are we celebrating today? So today is National Cashew Day. I did not have one today. Well, we must remedy.
Oh, we've eaten them all.
We've eaten them all the other day. Damn. Okay, va bene. Allora, it is also National Eat a Cranberry Day. National Eat a Cranberry Day. I guess we really are getting ready for Thanksgiving, and put the cranberries into some sort of relish for the turkey and all that. It sounds like it is. Okay, so this is for me and Peter, I guess. Oh, so guess what are we celebrating as well today, Peter? Today in America is National Espresso Day. So express yourself. This is what we're celebrating. Okay, so this is for the professor, an event of interest. So in 1834, Hector Berlioz premieres Harold in Italy. Bello, fantastico. It is a fantastic thing. And also, this is for Ken, but Ken is not here at the moment. Okay, for anyone else then, today in 18... okay. Well, in 1889, this is where maybe you like that too, but in 1889 is the debut of the first jukebox.
Wow.
Yeah, 1889. Yes, and it was actually in Palais Royal Saloon in San Francisco. That's where.
Palais Royal Saloon.
Yeah, that's where it was.
It's back now.
Yeah. Oh, Ken, I was just saying. Today in 1889 was the debut of the first jukebox in the Palais Royal Saloon in San Francisco. Okay, it was also the first U.S. Olympic Games in 1904. The third summer modern Olympic Games closed in St. Louis. Okay, event of interest. I picked that up because I thought it was so funny. I was just like thinking like, this is in 1921, so some time ago, 100 years ago. So 100 years ago, these funny things were happening. I have to tell you because I think it's very funny. U.S. President Warren G. Harding signs Willis-Campbell Act, the anti-beer bill, forbidding doctors prescribing beer or liquor for medicinal purposes. I think it's just quite wonderful. This is the way of, we laugh at this, but 100 years ago, it probably made a lot of sense, that, you would not prescribe alcohol.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard in Ireland they used to, maybe even still do, prescribe Guinness because of the iron in it.
Ah, well, I don't know. And as intravenous as well. I don't know. It's a funny concept. I'm laughing at it because we can laugh at it 100 years later. Eccellente. So now a very well-known book. In 1937, John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men premieres in New York City. And following another premiere, like the boys have just done the theme, but in today, 23rd of November, 1963, Doctor Who, British science fiction.
Don't say what the name of the, remember my competition question that says?
No, it does. Oh.
Don't say the name of the first episode.
Oh, the name of the first episode.
Yeah, don't say
Not the name of the Doctor.
Oh, the Doctor's fine.
Okay, let me just make sure. No, it doesn't mention on my information. So the British science fiction television program Doctor Who from the BBC is shown on TV for the first time. The Doctor, played by William Hartnell, in the first series travels through time and space in the TARDIS, a blue 1950s police box. And now it's, back then, this was when the article was written, so it's now over 57 years, featuring a number of doctors fighting aliens' bodies, including the Dalek and the Dalek. Doctor Who has gained. Oh no. Oh, okay. Anyway, it's the longest running science fiction television show in the world. Ta-da! Okay, so now who was born today? So
yes, Doctor Who.
yes.
Who was?
Who was? Oh, okay, va bene. Bruce Hornsby, an American singer. Miley Ray Cyrus, known also better known as Hannah Montana, and Franklin Pierce were born today. Also, on the Italian side, Fred Buscaglione was born today.
Oh, we could have done a Fred Buscaglione
I
song.
told you. I told you yesterday.
I forgot.
Chip, chip. Ta-ta-ra-ta-ra. Anyway, you should check him out. He was a very famous singer in Italy, doing 50s songs and all that. Fred Buscaglione, per favore. So you should check him out. Also, the world famous actor, the French actor Vincent Cassel, who we saw him, I can't remember in which movie, but he's a very good actor. And who else was born that we probably would know? No, they're all Italian, so probably not. But anyway, Fred Buscaglione, you should check him out. He did really some cool songs. Tutto qui. So now, you hold the microphone, I get the box.
Fred Buscaglione. Can't remember what he's most famous from. Yeah, 1950s Italian rock and roll singer, amongst other things. He did he did folk stuff, he did rock and roll songs and stuff. So what's this then? This is big.
This is a big box. It is a Christmas presentation box. I am going to open it, and then I'm going to tell you where it's from. Oh, so you have to move with me on the microphone. I need to do a close-up. Okay. So, if you can see it. So there is Gianduja vegan chocolate, some chocolate bars there, and a chocolate spread there. So this this Christmas presentation is from a company, a small company in Sheffield called Veyu, Veyu. And so we did the Giandujotti a few weeks ago, and they were very kind to send us this box to review. And we are going to take one item per day, and we will review it for you. So today we're going to start with an item we did not review yet, or didn't try. Yeah, basically.
Do you want me to hold it? Or you
No, you hold the microphone. I'm going to open the box.
Open the box. Opening the box. Oh, there's a bar of chocolate.
So
What's it called?
this is called Nirwana Noir, Chocolat Noir Praliné, or issu d'agriculture biologique. So it looks like it's French vegan chocolate. It's made by a company called Rapunzel. That's how it looks like. Hang on. No, it's Swiss. Schweizer. Yes, Swiss. Swiss vegan dark.
Rapunzel.
Yes.
Rapunzel, let down your hair. Or let down your chocolate.
Because I need to open it.
Ah, this is going to be good. Swiss chocolate's hard to beat. Although normally that's because they're all full of dairy and cows over there, but this is a dairy-free one, so let's see.
But not only, it's praliné, which means it should be very like melting in your mouth.
What's that? Praline. Praline.
A praline if you wish.
Praline.
I have
Like saline, it's praline.
Okay, bene. So take that. I'll take the bit.
All right then, I'll try it. Oh yeah, it's got a creamy. Is that the praline in the middle? Praline in the middle. Is that creamy bit? Wow, yeah. What is the middle bit?
It's the praline.
Praline.
2.
That's the soft bit.
Oh, very nice.
Because there's 3 things.
Num num.
Evenly.
That's very nice of them.
It is very smooth and silky.
It was very nice of them. They watched the JiveStream. We left a review for them when we did the review. And they watched the JiveStream and answered us on their Facebook page. Creamy, yeah.
It's got a bit of a nutty sort of a.
It is also.
Tastes almost like licorice.
It has hazelnuts. That's why it.
That's the
has
praline.
So it has. So sugar. Hang on,
say.
I'm reading in German. That's not gonna fly.
Zucker.
Zucker. So I'm gonna read it in French or in Italian. Let me see. Okay, the second one is French. So, so sugar, cocoa, cocoa butter, vanilla, bourbon vanilla, and cocoa powder, and it's 100% from how you said it, organic chocolate.
Wow. Very nice, very nice. Rapunzel.
Take the time that you want, because I'm gonna be busy now. Now I'm,
No, we'll just do a couple more songs and we'll come over and finish the chocolate. Ciao, grazie. That was very worthwhile.
Yeah. So I'm just getting the box.
And a whole box of it. Thank you very much. And what's their Facebook? What are they called?
VEYOU.
VU. All right then. Now we're going to play a video for you. It is video time. It's movie madness. Monday movie music madness video thingy time. Mayhem. And we're going to play one that features...
Magic.
It's magic and mayhem and music and videos. And it is another one of our soundies, one of our black and white soundies, inspired by the original soundy jukeboxes of the 1940s. And this is one that features the lovely and talented Rebecca Grant. She that was on our show, well, probably many weeks ago now, who used to sing with us, one of our other lovely girl singers. But she was also in Doctors, Holby City, Midsummer Night, was it Midsummer Murders?
Yep.
All sorts of other things.
Stanley's Lucky Man.
Exactly. Stanley's Lucky Man.
I said that.
And he was a lucky man. All right then. So there you go. She's been in something to do with Stan Lee. So that in itself is legendary. So maybe she's even watching, in which case, hello, Rebecca. You extremely talented person. Here we go. This is the version. You saw Nothing's Too Good for My Baby, which was a little music video we did with her. This is another track, which is from that same album, The King of the Swingers, a tribute to Louis Prima, or salute to Louis Prima. And it's, which one is it? Hey Boy, Hey Girl. Hey Boy, Hey Girl. Spin that wax.
Hey girl, you sure look fine.
Hey boy, you're sweet as wine.
Let's get together, baby, let me come and see you sometime. Hey girl, I dig your touch.
Hey boy, you're much too much.
Let's get together, baby, let me come and see you sometime. I look in your eyes and my knees go weak.
When you're in my arms, I can hardly speak.
I hear crazy music when I call your name. Baby, 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 do you feel the same? Hey girl, how about a kiss?
Hey boy, I can't resist.
And now we're going steady and I'm never gonna let you go. Hey girl, I like the way you look.
Hey boy, I can really cook.
Now we got married and I'm never gonna let you go. See,
See?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Da, da. Oh, I look in your eyes and I know you're mine.
When you're in my arms, now you're so divine.
Hey, pretty music when I call your name. Baby, 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 do you feel the same? Hey, girl, tell me what's the score?
Hey boy, I love you more and more.
And now we're getting married and I'm never, 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 never gonna let you go. Hey, girl.
There you go. The lovely, talented Rebecca Grant. Ain't she? Not only she is a brilliant singer, stage performer, she's appeared in musicals. As I said, she's done loads of TV. She was on Holby City regularly for 2 years at least. And she's still doing stuff now, all the way even through the lockdown. And painting, she does lovely paintings.
As
working-
Marion Domain knows, because she won the print when she was on.
That's right. And she's also working on a one-woman show about Frida the artist. Yeah, loads of stuff. She's just busy as well as looking
And-
after 2 kids.
And her auntie is Rose in Paris.
Rose Padaway, yes, exactly. Who is probably watching as well.
She is, because she's just sent us a super sticker.
Who's creating vaccines and cures in her part-time on the side. So, I hope you're watching, Rebecca. We'll have to have you back on the show for another interview or something, and maybe even work out a little duet or something. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Oh, Loving Life for Jane Narramore, because Jane Narramore says...
hold on, who are the dancers?
Hey?
Did you say who the dancers
Oh,
were?
no, I didn't. Go on.
It's Slick Nick and Helen from Brighton. DJ Slick Nick and Helen. I don't know if they have a collective name as a dance pair, but
Nick and Helen.
Nick and Helen. Nick's DJ'd for us
Nellen.
a couple of times at the Big Jive All Day, and he has his own dance classes. They run their own dance classes down in Brighton when you're allowed to do that sort of thing. Or in the Brighton area, somewhere in the Brighton area, south coast of England. So, yes, they were the dancers.
England. Right, so unless we have any other requests, we'll crack on. Oh, another birthday is also randomly came up. The birthday of Roger Avon. Roger Avon, born in 1914, who is a British actor who, amongst other things, was in Doctor Who, Daleks, The Invasion of Earth, and the Daleks Master Plan, and a couple of others. Born in Jarrow, Tyne and Weir, and passed away in 1998. I think. But he was in a few Doctor Who's, but he was in loads of other things. He was in Hancock's Half Hour with Tony Hancock, and a few other, like Dad's Army, and all sorts of other BBC TV stuff.
Is there
Roger Avon.
Is there a Hancock's Half Hour without Tony Hancock? Like, is it just called Half Hour?
No.
Ah. Well, you said Hancock's Half Hour with Tony Hancock. I thought it was pretty bleeding obvious, isn't it?
No, he was in it with Tony Hancock.
Ah.
Don't try and be.
Well, he wouldn't
Mr.
be in it without
Don't try
Tony
and be
Hancock.
Mr. Sergeant.
He
from
wouldn't be
Cabin
in it
Pressure.
without Tony Hancock, would he?
Without bleeding. All right, then. Here we go, then. We're going to do Loving Life for Jane Narramore because it's so uplifting. And yes, it is. And remember, watch that video. Share the video of Loving Life. It's these sort of times that bring me sunshine and loving life, spread a lot of happiness, and all those sort of things need to be spread. So here we go. sun is shining as I step down the street. I got a smile for everyone that I meet. It wouldn't matter if it should rain, whatever the weather, I'll be the same. The moon is shining up in the night sky. I smile at him and he winks with his eye. It's just a simple philosophy, loving life and life's loving me. No special reason for this mood, just smile instead of frown. Simple change of attitude and nothing gets me down. The view is stunning as I go for a drive. Sounds like a cliche, but I'm glad I'm alive. While some may say everything's bad, I beg to differ, there's joy to be had. This world is really a beautiful place. That's why I'm wearing a smile on my face. It's just a simple philosophy, loving life and life's loving me. Special reason for this mood, just smile instead of frown. Simple change of attitude and nothing gets me down. The sun is shining as I step in the street. Not for everyone that I meet. It wouldn't matter if it should rain, whatever the weather, I'll be the same. The moon is shining up in the night sky. I smile at him and he winks with his eye. It's just a simple philosophy, loving life and life's loving me. I'm loving life and life's loving me. I'm loving life and life's loving me. It's just a simple philosophy. I'm loving life and life's loving me. I'm loving life and life's loving me. I'm loving life and life's loving me. It's just a simple philosophy, loving life and life's loving me. Loving life and life's loving me. Shabba-ba-doo-dee-doo-wah.
There seems to be a popular vote for Rebecca to be the next Doctor Who.
There you go. There you go, Rebecca Grant. Next Doctor Who. Have a word. I think you should, if they're going to carry on with female Doctor Who's, you should do Doctor Who, and then Cassidy could do Doctor Who. There you go.
Ian
all
says
that girl singers could be Doctor Who's.
she can defeat
Then
the
I
Daleks.
could be a Doctor Who.
She can defeat the Daleks with key lime pies. Well, maybe one could be the Doctor and one could be the sidekick.
The companion.
Companion, sorry. Companion. Do you know what a sidekick? Is that like politically incorrect?
That's like Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
It's not a sidekick. He's a companion.
Okay, now who's being pedantic, eh?
Oh, no, not being pedantic. It's just different.
How?
The one now has
How?
loads of companions.
Okay.
'Cause a sidekick
What's
is...
the difference between a sidekick and a companion?
Oh, it's different. The sidekick is normally they're like sort of like two superheroes, and one's it's different. It's just
but
different.
one's the main
Steve
one.
Frost. Steve
one's
Frost.
the
Explain.
helper one.
Explain.
One's the-
Explain.
one's-
Explain to him.
One's the
All right,
main
then.
one.
We're
One's the
going to run
helper
out of
one.
time. We've run out of time. We've run out of time. Now we can either do Kansas City for Jane, or we can do Minnie the Moocher for Ken's mum. Even though it's slower, I think we should do Minnie the Moocher for Ken's mum. There you go. For Ken's mum, Pat Smith, and also Graham Mewburn. Nice enough. Oh, here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest
tough as frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a well. Hidey, 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 hidey. Hidey, hidey, ho. Hidey, 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 hidey. Whoa. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him, though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and showed her how to kick the gong around. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Skillibop, billibip, burrin, doolibop. Burrika, burrika, burrika. He gave her a townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Hi, G, hi, G, hi. He ought to love. Ay, 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 ay. Zaz, 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 zaz. Slave on. Shababadul dul bal do 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 ti do marjid les bonjour do. Me. There you go, Ken's mum, Graham Euban. Over a minute, the mocha. A quicker version than normal. Hello, hello, hello. You've had all the chocolate?
No.
All right then.
Kind.
We'll meet it again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Cha cha. Toodle pip. Cheerio. TTFN. Tally ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. There we go. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Tuesday night, and we'll have special guest Lottie Lowe. See you domani.
Now the shadow is creeping still. Now the beauty is sleeping still. Though it hurts me so, it's time for me to go. Still, with my passion burning, still, with my stomach turning, still, as I reach the door, I have to look once more. How can I leave at a time